Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to be doing a try and hack me walkthrough over agent Sudo. So this is one of their more popular challenges. That's why I picked this one. You can follow along with me and I will put a disclaimer. This is all for educational purposes. Every attack that I do, I have permission to do. TryHackMe is a website for you to test your offensive security skills and learn. And yeah, let's jump right into it. This says access machine is not connected, but I think it might be. So let's just dive in here. This says, welcome to another TryHackMe exclusive CTF room. Your task is simple. Capture the flag just like the other CTF room. Have fun. If you're stuck inside the black hole, post on the forum or ask in the TryHackMe Discord. So I already deployed the machine. I have an IP address, so we are good there. I might as well mark that one complete. Task 2, enumerate. Enumerate the machine and get all the important information. So one way to do this, the way that I'm going to do this, is through Nmap. That's always a good place to start when starting from scratch, just so you can see what you're working with, what ports are open, and yeah, basically come up with a plan from there. I use the SV flag, so this will give me more information about the software and versions that are running on that particular port. Hopefully we'll get some information back here, and hopefully I am actually connected to TryHackMe. I'm fairly certain I am, but we will see if this works. So we have 3 ports open here. We have port 21 for FTP, port 22 for SSH, and we have port 80 for HTTP. If we look at TryHackMe, our first question is, how many open ports? That would be 3. The next question is how you redirect yourself to a secret page. So a secret page, that makes me think of web page. Obviously we have port 80 open. So we're just going to try and navigate to that particular port and see what we can find here. I need my IP address again because I don't remember it. Here we go. All right, we do have a web page. It says, Dear agents, use your own code name as user agent to access the site from agent R. So we need to access the site and we're using our own code name. This letter is from agent R and it's to other agents. So we could kind of assume that it's going to be another letter. Which letter? I have no idea. It's saying that we should use the user agent to access the site. Now, I'm going to open up developer tools here in Firefox, and I will reload the page and basically see, hopefully if this is big enough for you, let's reload. In the networking tab, you are going to click on this HTTP, the GET request, and it's going to show you the response headers and the request headers for this particular site. As we can see under request headers down here at the bottom, there is a user agent. This is giving information related to our browser so that that website can display things correctly. The user agent here is Mozilla because we are using Firefox, but we are going to want to change that user agent and hopefully find the secret web page that we're supposed to have access to. There's a couple ways you could do this. Honestly, the easiest way is probably Burp Suite, which is typically what I would do. However, I don't have Burp Suite installed on Kali, so I'm gonna go ahead and do another way in Firefox. So we are gonna type in about config and enter. We're going to proceed with caution, sure. And what we're going to look up is general.user agent override. We're going to create a string and we're going to, let's just try at the beginning of the alphabet, we're going to try A. And we will reload this page here, go back to the request, and we can see that our user agent down here has been updated to say A. Obviously the site though has remained unchanged, so we are going to go ahead and try B this time instead. Reload again. It was updated. The user agent is B, still not changing. This could go on a while. This is probably why Burp Suite in these instances, it's going to be a better option because you can do something like intruder or repeater to change that automatically. It's an automated process. It'll save you time, because it would kind of be not great if you got to the end and it was like Z and you tried all of these manually. But we'll try C here and we will refresh. And the web page did change. So that is great. It says, do you still remember our deal? Please tell Agent J about the stuff ASAP. Also, change your goddamn password, comma is weak, from Agent R. Let's fill out some of these questions here. We already got 3, so I'm going to submit that for how many open ports. How you redirect yourself to secret page. We're going to type in user-agent. Hopefully that is correct. Okay, awesome. And then it says, what is the agent's name? If we go back to this web page, it says attention Chris. So we will try Chris for our answer here. Submit. And there we go. We are going to move on to task 3. For task 3, it says, done, enumerate the machine. Time to brute your way out. I don't think there was a lot of editing or spell checking here, but done, enumerate the machine, time to brute your way out, brute force. We're going to probably be doing some type of brute force here. Our first question is FTP password. So if we recall, when we did Nmap and we looked at the ports that were open, we did have port 21 open for FTP. Now I would assume that the next step is to try and brute force the FTP password. There are a couple ways to do this. We're going to be using Hydra. We're going to type in Hydra -P because we are using a list, and we're also going to be using the RockU word list. Then we are going to do FTP / and type in the IP address for the FTP server. I forgot I need the username, which I assume is going to be Chris. Hopefully that works. All right. This might take a couple minutes, so I will see you once it's all done. All right, so that completed. It only took a couple minutes. We have the login Chris, and now we have a password that is Crystal. So now we can just go ahead and try and log into FTP here. It's going to ask Chris and Chris. Oops, I think I had a typo there. We'll see. It says login successful. All right, no typo. We are good to go. Next thing I do, I'm going to look and see how many files there are on here. It looks like we have access to 3 different files. So let me make this a little bit bigger. Oops, if I can. There we go. Okay, we have 2agentj.txt, cute-alien, JPEG, and then we have a cute.png. Great. I think the next best step would to be download all of these files so that we don't really have to worry about being on FTP anymore. So we'll go ahead and do that. All right, now that we have those downloaded, let's go ahead and start poking at them. The next question that I have is zip file password, but we did not download a zip file. That was not on the FTP server. So we're going to have to do a little bit more digging with the files that we did find so that we can hopefully find a zip file. Now I'm going to go ahead and answer this question here. What was the FTP password? Crystal, we'll go ahead and submit. And now we just have to find that zip file password. So let me go ls here. You can see my 3 files that I got. Let's go ahead and cat to_agent J. It says, dear agent J, all of these alien like photos are fake. Agent R restored the real picture inside your directory. Your login password is somehow stored in the fake picture. It shouldn't be a problem for you. Interesting. So it looks like we're going to be doing some stenography, which is great. We'll use a couple tools for that. First thing I kind of want to do is look at these JPEG and PNG files. Let's see if we can find any information on those. We will use a tool called EXIF tool, and I guess we will look at this cute dash alien JPEG photo first. All of this looks pretty normal to me. Nothing that exciting. Let's try the other one. And we do have a warning down here. It says minor trailer data after PNG. I don't even know if it's IEND chunk. So we have data after, I think, the end of the PNG file. So that's interesting. Let's see if we can do a bin walk on this file. It looks like we have right here zip archive data, encrypted compressed size. We have a zip file, which is good because that's what we were looking for. Let's go ahead and extract. And it says failed. Let me see here. All right, so I just had to run that as root. Let's see if it actually extracted. Oh, it extracted a lot of times. All right, cool. So we have that. That's good. We have these 0, 1 in the original file here. Next thing that we're going to want to do is see if we can maybe open the file. So let's go ahead and do that directory we'll just use the first one that I was able to extract. And we have a couple different files here, but obviously we see the zip file that's 8702.zip. Let's go ahead and see if we can just unzip that file, 8702.zip. Let's see if we can try and crack it with John the Ripper or zip to John. That might be a good option. Zip to John. We are going to output this in I'm just going to be really creative and call it file.txt. And it helps if I include the actual file. There we go. All right, so now we have our file.txt. Next thing that we're going to do is John file.txt. And here we can see we have alien. So alien is going to be the password for that zip file. Let's go ahead and submit that. Next one is steg password. Extract and 8702.zip. There we go. Enter password, alien. And there we go. I think we should be good here. We have to agent R text. Let me just cat that to _agent R. Agent C, we need you to send the picture to QXJLYTUX as soon as possible by agent R. We need you to send the picture. Okay. So if we look back at our questions here, we have steg password and we still have another photo to deal with. So let's start with the other photo that we didn't use. That's adorable, but also not very helpful. If we go back to our command line, we're going to take a look back at this file that we have, agent C. We need you to send the picture to QXJLY. This to me seems like it's encoded base 64. So let's try and, if we decode this, see if it gives us anything. How we're going to do this is we're going to do echo and we will put our information in here, our little suspected decoded string, and we will pipe base 64-D. Area 1 base 64. Invalid input. Why does it say area 51? I think that's it. Why does it say invalid input? I'm not entirely sure, but let's go ahead and see if this area 51, maybe it's because no. All right, let's see if this area 51 is the password. Submit. Okay, that was correct. Who is the other agent in full name? That is our next mission here. If we go back to we had agent R, right? Let's go back and see if we can reread that file that we have. Agent C, we need you to send the picture as soon as possible by agent R. Area 51? We have the steg password. Let's see if we can use it on the cute-alien JPEG. Let's see if I have it downloaded. Steg hide? No. Do I have any steg? I guess I could install steg hide. Okay, there we go. Continuing on here, let me go ahead and clear this so that we can go back to the top. Now we're going to do steg hide extract SF for stego file, and then we will do, I think it was the cute-alien one. It's the one that we hadn't used yet. Enter phrase area 51 row extracted data to message.txt. All right, let's see what is in that file. Hi James, glad you find this message. Your login password is hacker rules ! Don't ask me why the password looks cheesy. Ask agent R who set this password for you, your buddy Chris. Okay, so who is the other agent? We have that name is James. Let's go ahead and submit that. Now we need the SSH password. And we still have 2 more tasks after this. All right, so glad you found this message. Your login password is hacker rules. Let's just see if that works for SSH. The IP address 10.10.39.102. And I guess we could try it with the name and then maybe without. So James at, are you sure you want to continue? Yes. All right, password, please work. Okay, it did work. That's great. Okay, so the SSH password is hacker rules ! All right, task 1, 2, 3 are completed. Now we are going to start on task 4, capture the user flag. You know the drill. What is a user flag? All right, exciting stuff. I guess the first thing I want to do is see what files are here. Okay, user flag. Hopefully, is it that easy? That would be great. Let's go ahead and try to copy this. I'm doing it the annoying way because of my keyboard. Don't yell at me in the comments. Your answer is correct. What is the incident of the photo called? What does that mean? Okay, alien autopsy. Well, to view the photo, we're going to need to download it. I'm going to get out of here. And then we're going to do sudo. Let me clear this. Sudo scp. And then we will type in James at, next we're going to type in, oops, not that. We're going to type in the file that we want, alienautopsy.jpg. We just want to enter our file directory. So we'll hit yes, password, area. No, wait, hacker rules ! All right, now we just have to open this photo. It definitely does look like an alien autopsy. Now, what we're supposed to get from that? Not entirely sure yet, but we can think about it. I mean, it could be another steg. I don't think that's the case. What is the question? Again, let's go back. No, I have to add an hour. All right. Oh my goodness. Anyway, okay. So what is the incident of the photo called? Incident of the photo. Is it a movie photo? Let me copy image to clipboard. I'm going to go to Google. I don't think it'll let me upload on the Linux version. Not entirely sure. Let me just Google alien autopsy. Autopsy toy? It's making me nervous that so many of these are like filtered out. Safe search blur. We do have this link that says Roswell alien autopsy. The truth behind. Okay, so this is a book. Roswell alien autopsy. The incident. Is this the incident? Crossing fingers. I think it's because I spelled Roswell wrong. There we go. Okay. Well, that was it. See, we improvise, we adapt, we overcome. We are done with task 4. Congratulations. Moving on to task 5. And I promise I will try not to keep you here too much longer. Task 5 says, enough with the extraordinary stuff. Time to get real. Answer the questions. CVE number for the escalation. So we want to do a root privilege escalation. Let's get out of the alien autopsy. I guess we could also just sign back in with SSH here. All right. So we have some information. Welcome to Ubuntu 18.04.3. It looks like we have 75 packages that can be updated, and 33 updates are security updates. So not great. Maybe we can find an issue with one of these security patches that need to be done. I'm just going to go ahead and Google Ubuntu. We'll just go ahead and see if anything pops up that looks interesting. I got to add CVE to it. That's the trick. Accept. All right. This is kind of the hard way to do it. We could also try and use an automated privilege escalation tool. That might help. Let's give this one more shot. Let's see this first one here. Denied. Bad bot access attempt. I'm a bot? Well, this is news to me. Get out of here, pop up. Why is it so small? That's local privilege escalation. I don't think that actually is the same version that we are on though. So that, I don't know if that's going to be helpful for me. All right, I could use a tool. Let me just check one other thing that I've used in a previous TryHackMe, or maybe it was Hack the Box. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll do sudo-l. We'll take a look and see what permissions that we have. User James may run the following commands on agent sudo. Oh, that's why it's that's why it's the name. Okay. Yeah. So all !root bin bash. I'm going to just copy this because I'm fairly certain there is a CVE pseudo vulnerability. Let's check this out and see if this is. And submit. That is it. Cool. Good stuff. It says checking if your environment is affected. To find out if you are vulnerable, you will have the sudo version prior to 1.8.28 and run the following command in your terminal to seek a match. All right, let's just try and find the exploit for this. Exploit DB. Here we go. No, firewall again. I'm having a bad time. All right, it looks like it's not that complicated to actually exploit this. So let's go ahead and do sudo-u. By the way, I had to look this up outside of my VM where they did not think I was a bot. So that's where I'm getting this from. It's from the exploit DB. It's exploits 47502. So you can follow along if you want. We'll go ahead and try and see this. There's a Python script, but I don't necessarily think we need to do that. Okay, so we went from James to root. That's exciting. Let's see if we do ls here. Okay, we see the user flag. ls dash, is it LA? Sudo as admin successful. All right, well, we see root. So let's just go ahead and do fingers crossed. All right, cool. Whew. All right. It's nice that they just named the root flag always root.txt. So that's helpful. It says, to Mr. Hacker, congratulations on rooting this box. Mr. Hacker. Okay, whatever. This box was designed for TryHackMe. Tips always UDP. Oh, update. Update your machine. Okay, your flag. Let's go ahead here and see if we can copy this and paste it in. And I think this might be the last one. Submit. Great. Okay, bonus, who is Agent R? Agent R by, okay, Descal. Let's try and see that here. And we finished the box. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that took some time, but we did some troubleshooting. We got through it. Was it the fanciest, best way? Probably not. But, you know, learning experience. But we got through it, learned some things, and yeah. If you would like to see more walkthroughs, or if you specifically have a box that you're struggling on, want me to take a look at it, maybe create a video for it, let me know. Right now, I'm just going to try and go through some of the more popular boxes out there so that people who are using them will probably be looking for write-ups on some of the more popular ones. I also like getting some of the new ones too. So with that being said, thanks for watching. Hopefully you like this video, subscribe, and like to see more. And yeah, leave some love in the comments to drown out all the other negativity. That would be fantastic. I'm going to be really trying for the rest of the year to make some more videos. And yeah, I'm excited. So bye everyone. See ya.